I would have. I'm about to send it now.
$12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. And Jackson throwing once more. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
37-yard line.
First carry for former Buckeye J.K. Dobbins. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson, flush to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Caught at a very strong gain of 24.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup.
Hey, put that mug in HD, bro.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass.
Yeah, she had like 2160.
Converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Jackson's going to keep it.
Well, we're down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Go, baby!
Depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on 3rd down.
Get in there.
And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Yeah.
And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Beat him.
It's complete. Swings it out to his
Got it,
running
too.
back. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Jackson's going to look to run it. Past the 20. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big pickup of 38. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
At the 7-yard line.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Brand, if I want to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Jackson will throw again. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up for Mark Andrews as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On the option, Jackson will keep it. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Credit Zadarius Smith able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by
nigga.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going to go up top again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Oh, none of that.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Jones. And fights through one man. And he'll get this one up to the 26. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of them just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 74 yards. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. As strong as some of these guys are, especially
you'll see what it does,
Dominic,
on my screen, bro.
It's hard to appreciate
when I try to
how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Jackson. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught. So this is just an... From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson looking for his running back, and he's got him. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Packers.
They'll run it with Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments, a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. Back now in Baltimore. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They'll run on first down. Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks, is pretty impressive.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best.
Oh, yeah.
I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
To throw is Jackson from the gun on third down. This will be caught just inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
Bro, this nigga gonna knock him into the
Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but they go for 2. And it worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you have 1 or 2, the field goal can still get you.
Take on Austin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And the Packer 1st down.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
1st down, Packers.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards. Gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. On 2nd down now, it's Jones, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And the Packer 1st down.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to Lazard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
Makes the score.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Jackson going to run. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I'm all surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good.
Let's go!
I
needed to be an interception, dog.
Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Jackson to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They're going on 4.
Let's go!
It's Jackson. And, a crusher there.
Go!
It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50. The 40. 20. 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Yep.
So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6,
you
and it's
know.
6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I